last time Jace fought some particularly sociopathic majoring bullies. Today he is being tested by his new mentor, a freaking Sphinx, which is just awesome. Basically, he is a mind mage and I guess a political arbiter, because who wouldn't trust a Sphinx to test his mettle and test his might. There we go. See, the key to this one is mulliganing for about 3 lands and the card Psychic Spiral. Because basically what the Sphinx is going to try to do, using a card called Sphinx Tutelage that we will get to use later, is basically burn your deck to nothingness. And after that, it's mostly a matter of playing the waiting game. And once or twice, I got close to just burning him down damage-wise before I knew Psychic Spiral was a card we had in the deck. But he just burns the deck too quickly, and he has quite a few cards that can't really attack, but are basically defenders there to prevent you from doing a ton of damage to his life points. There's the first copy of Sphinx Tutelage. And thus the waiting game begins. Draw while we can, speed up the process of burning our deck. Because the more cards we have in our graveyard by the time it comes time to play Psychic Spiral, the better. Didn't lose anything important. And of course, he's going to draw cards and force us to discard like 4. At least. Basically, it makes it discard... We have enough lands in the deck that it basically doesn't discard more than the 2 or 4. But if it discards 2 permanents and one of them isn't a land, it repeats the process until it's either 2 non-permanents or 2 lands, or so on and so forth. And of course, the Sphinx is playing Sphinxes. And I don't know why, but Magic the Gathering is designed for an A name that I'm going to have trouble pronouncing until the end of time. His design over their usual Sphinx makes it look slightly more ominous or creepy. And of course, because it's sitting in my hand, I am quite tempted to play the Psychic Spiral early, but I decide to hold off. And I could have prevented damage with a card, but he's not doing a ton of damage to me right now, so I'm not particularly worried about it. Now, I take a little bit longer here because I am contemplating going ahead and playing it. And it ends up being kind of a happy accident to not play it, because even though I've basically stared at that card the entire game, it isn't until exactly when my deck hits 0 on his turn that I realize it's an instant. I can play it at any time. Like, oh hey, I can play it. Here we go. I get my entire deck back. You lose your entire deck. Here I block mostly to, I don't know, rub salt in the wound. And I basically have nothing I have to do. But there's not much to this one. It's basically get 3 lands, get Psychic Spiral, try to prevent him from murdering you, but he doesn't have a ton of aggression, so you can basically wait it out for absolutely no problem. But during the duel, Jace's mind starts kind of spiraling out of control, seeing people and places he's never been to. But the Sphinx calms him down, wipes his mind of the memory, and things continue as they always have. So, when you join us next time, we will be taking a look at the next leg of Jace's journey. Hope to see you there.